Welcome back everyone to Banished, and I think for now I'm quite finished with this area. I might come back and add a few more things, but I think for the moment I'm quite happy with the way it looks. I've even got this nice little pan here above the fire, which is one of the new things that I've not used before. I quite like it, it looks good. And I think for the moment I'm fairly happy with how it is, although I've just noticed we have just a piece of fence. There's always something. So we need to get corn for this. But other than that, that's pretty much done. I was looking at statues. I think I mentioned in the last episode about jade and marble statues, which are on here. But when I actually look at the mines, there isn't anything other than, say, a precious mine. But I think that's random. You don't get to pick. So am I right in thinking that I have to trade for it? I mean, there used to be a mod that would allow you to get it. Oh, we got someone starving. Oh, we need to rescue them. I'll have to do that in a second. So yeah, so I'm not too sure about that. So if anyone knows, let me know and I can get on with that. But I think what we might do is we might continue in this area, or we're gonna work on? No, we're gonna work on the key area. We're gonna come back over here and do some more work on this, because this area is kind of getting to a point of being complete, so it'd be nice to do that. So I think we'll do that in this episode. Okay, so basically we've got some storages over here to hold the food, but most of them are full, as you can see. So this is going to slow down these guys collecting the bits they need, because they have to empty out before they can fill back up. Although that's not too full. That one's about halfway, but it doesn't mean, it means basically they can't always buy everything they need to get. So that's something I need to consider. I think I'm just going to quickly see if we're going to try and kind of box things off and actually finish things. We have some lights on the opposite side, so it makes sense to have them there. We got this nice road here, but I think I'm gonna stick to stone on this side, I think. But I don't know, because of the way I've placed this bridge, whether or not it will allow me. No, okay, so the next question is, will it allow me to flatten the terrain? Oh, it will. Well, that's a spot of luck. It can be a little bit picky like that. It doesn't always like you doing things like that. Perfect. So I guess we'll make this one a 3 all the way to the end here. So we got another magazine over here, which is slowly but surely getting filled up. And we used key roads within this area, so I guess we'll do the same here. So the outlying road can be stone, but we'll use key roads in this area. I think I might just go with a 3-way, kind of like that. Yeah. So what else do we need over here? I could do the same again. I could put another meat locker and another root cellar over here, just to kind of mirror what's going on. This is purely going to be food, isn't it? So why not? Resource depot, bank barn, meat locker. I'd put this one a little bit more over this side. And the root cellar. Yeah, I think we'll go with that one. Do you know what? I think I might actually install one of these. Is it the bank barn? That's the one that goes into the mountain, isn't it? Yeah, but we aren't going to put it into that mountain. Let's have a look. Is there anything around? Where would be a good place? I don't want to put it all the way over here where we're not producing anything necessarily, although I could have some more things put here eventually. Okay, let's put one in and see what happens. I've not used one of those for a while, so I can't remember exactly everything that it stores. So we're just about buying various things. The domesticated animals is not coming in as quick as it was, so I've got to be careful. We're okay for food at the moment. We've got 4 homeless people though, apparently. How's that happened? I've not removed any houses. It's rather strange. Okay, let's what were these ones? These were the Cape houses. Very aptly named. I think you're under one of these ones. I can never remember which one it is. Cape house. Yes, you're one of those. So we'll put... Oh, they've got a home now. Never mind. We'll put them in anyway. A couple more of those there. Stone road. I think we'll run the road right along the front of their house, I think. How many spaces are in there? 6, okay. And we'll do something like that. We'll send you off there. We'll send you across this way. And again along the front. There we are. Perfect. And I think we need to do something like that along here too. It's just those little things that I always tend to forget. Something... Oh, there's another house there, isn't there? Yes! We just put another house in and I completely forgot. Didn't take long, did it? I think we'll bring you along here. Ready? And obviously we will remove this stockpile at some point. Perfect. I didn't dismiss you last time, did I? No, so you can go. I'm really tempted to turn this one off. So what I'm going to do, because I'm not really using it at the moment. So let's empty out everything that it's got, because it will send these things elsewhere. So let's do that. Not that we have half of this stuff. In fact, we got a trader just coming in now. Pearls. I should still be getting pearls. What I can do is I can have a look through my... Oh, I just saw Jade or Jade statue. I can have a look through my inventory and see what I've got and what I don't want to keep and get rid of that. So right. Is there anything else I can put in here that would be of use? I don't want any production buildings as such. I don't mind having buildings in here that people use. What about some form of market? Because there isn't a market over here for food, is there? Don't think there is. Did I put one? Aha, there's an edibles one there. So it's not too far. But that's kind of a fairly nice building. It might look nice in here, but let's see what else we have. So the Old Town Market. The small market. That actually might fit in quite nicely. I think what we might do is we might line that kind of up with that. What else have we got in here? Old Town Trading Post, which we've used. Normal Trading Post. Got the various ones here that we don't need. Chartered Company. Bootlegger. Smuggler's Dock. And a Native Trader. Now, I don't think we need any of those. So I think, with regards to storage... we don't actually need those. What? I think I noticed this building. I didn't put this in over here, did I? Which is kind of a shame because it it does fit in quite well. And I don't really see anywhere that I can put it now. I mean, I could put it up here, right behind the pub. I mean, it might work. Is it too close? I think it... Oh, actually, can we get it? It might work fairly well there. Let's go for it. I mean, that is the church, so that really should be there, but it doesn't really matter. Right, we got that in. So we're going to mark it. Okay, so I guess most of this is just going to be key. Or key walls, should I say, or roads, or whatever. See, 74% full, so they definitely need more space. And this one managed to buy pretty much everything there, it looks like. But they can get across to this place fairly quickly, so they don't have too far. Plus we're going to have the market. It's a shit. I think a market is better because it will pull the stuff around, and that's one thing I've not really done when you think about it. I don't think there's a market here, but they will take stuff from these. In this area we've only got this one market, but it's got lots of different things, so we probably need a few more food markets. I know we've got these ones here. In fact, let's put some of these other ones along here, even though it will be duplication. It's just going to kind of help. So we have a fruit stall. Oh, I've got road in there, haven't I? Let's try that again. Let's remove roads. I'll have to come back to that. Let them do that. We need to sort this area out as well. Okay, so let me think. Let's get some cranes. And you are here. Some of these look better than others, but what are we going to go for? I really like these ones. That one's not too bad. Could use that. It's a very, well, I'd almost call it a very rigid crane. It doesn't move very much. I'll put another one of those in. I'll put you there. And funny enough, this one doesn't actually have a crane on it, which is quite interesting. I guess it's just food, so there's probably nothing too heavy, but you'd have thought it would have had one. What about, let's have a look in here. That one? Maybe not. That would probably work better. I think if we put that one in there, we'll do the same over here. So we need one of you. Perfect. We'll wait for those to build before we put any more in, because it's nice to be able to see where we're kind of at with it. And that means we then need to, I might replace this bridge with something different. I'm not sure if I want to keep that. Decisions. I mean, it kind of works, but it doesn't at the same time. That's the kind of conundrum there. We might get away with it. What I can do is there's the pieces we got in here, I think, which you can. Is it this one or? Might be that one. Yeah, I can put them underneath. I think that might look fine. Yeah, actually, do you know what? I'm quite happy with that. Let's have a look here if we can do something with this kind of hole we've got down here. Perfect. Make sure the rest of the train is flat here. Try our best not to remove the trading post. It won't be the first time that I've done that. It's so easy to do. One misclick and it all falls apart. So we've got that. It's very narrow through here, that's for sure. Okay, we've got those on. Maybe a boat. So let's have a see. You're under here, aren't you, somewhere? No. Am I going completely blind? You're not in there. Are you in this one? Decorative crates. Do you know, there's some things in here that are not classed as ghost objects, and I always kind of bypass them, fortunately. Some of these things would look quite cool. Boats. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, see, we got those plants as well. I'm neglecting those. Look at the coverings as well. Where are the boats? Oh, they're there. Come on. That should have been fairly easy to see. So, would we put one of those in here? Well, it wouldn't be able to get out, technically, would it? I'd have to replace that bridge. And every single bridge across the river. Because that's the way my brain works. If it's the boat couldn't get through. Well, suppose it couldn't actually get through this one either. Sometimes I think we have to go for aesthetics over the actual reality of it. But maybe that one. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. We'll get a boat in the side there. Okay, some more key wall. So let's have a look what we can do here. So I think probably something like that. And then work our way across. And it's not perfectly straight, so occasionally we're going to have to just kind of play around with it a little bit. Like so. So I really love these. It makes such a difference to the way it looks. It makes it look a lot more industrial, I suppose. Kind of how I would expect to see. I wouldn't expect such sharp edges when they're actually when they're working around here. You'd expect to see it a little bit more developed. Well, this is going to be interesting. I didn't really think about that very well. Although that, you know, I could accept that. I don't think it's too bad. I mean, don't even know how we'd deal with that. We could probably do something like that. Is there a... No, there isn't a version of that. The decisions. I don't know. Let me know what you think about that. I could probably do it slightly different, but I think, to be honest, I don't think it looks too bad. So we just need to bring all this sort of stuff up here. How's the food looking? Well, it's gone up. That's always a good thing. Perfect. She's now giving me a lot more room over here to put some other bits and pieces in if I want. I think this area I could do some production because I've got the space. This is a little bit kind of tighter over here. I've certainly got a lot of food. Let's see how easy it is really to manage food. I mean, my population is what? It says 401 there, but is that the actual citizens? 554 altogether. It's not like ridiculous amounts, but it's a fair amount, isn't it? The population is going up, so even if I am having quite a few deaths, which it seems fairly quiet in this episode, the population is going up, which is always a good thing. So, right, let's have a look here. We're going to put some key road. I said, there we go, someone's going to die. I knew that would happen. I was just waiting. So if we kind of fill this in, I'm probably going to put crates and stuff like that around. I might do that in a time lapse because that's a little bit intense, so to speak. It's not the most fun thing to watch at a normal speed, so I'll probably time lapse that. In fact, I'll probably finish this kind of little peninsula that I'm working on right now in a time lapse. So kind of this as a whole, we'll get all the last bits and pieces in there, so that's kind of nice and finished. I didn't want to do... Where's the cancel? I'm worried now. Is that gonna... Oh, there we go. Yeah, so then this area is completely done, and then I will probably move back over to the farm area, and we will work on the actual farms. So we'll put some fields back in. Probably do some corn so we can get some bakery going. And then once we've done that, I think I'll go back to what was the original town. Well, I suppose this was the original town, but this bit in here, and we'll do some stuff with this. This is probably going to end up being the last thing I do. Who knows? We'll see. And then we need to have this as like the memorial site, which I mentioned right back at the very beginning. So I don't think we should kind of work on that. That's probably the last thing we'll actually do, because it's kind of once they're kind of in that position of being fully fledged and feeling safe, and then they'll kind of pay their respects, so to speak. But I'm quite happy with the population we have as well, really, because I'm not really trying to get a huge population, but it is it's fairly high considering. Right, so we kind of need just a little bit of quay wall in here as well. Something there. Do I need to go on a diagonal? Probably. And we need the one from in here. That ground isn't quite flat here. I didn't think it was. I'm hoping the road makes that flat. I think it does. If it doesn't, I'll just have to remove it and place it again. Key. There you are. Do that. I've given him a fair amount to do that. What speed am I playing on? I thought it was a little bit slow. So then we need some kind of fence around the edge here. So let's have a look. We're going to need a ghost one. We're going to need an edge fence. I really want to use this one, but I think it just looks... I don't know. Will it suit? It might do, actually. It's not my most favourite of fences. I don't want to use this wooden one. Okay, I think we'll go with this. I just find it a little bit odd. So I tend to avoid using it. We'll leave a little bit of a gap there, I think. Oh, we don't have a double width. To be honest, it makes no difference anyway. It's just a gap, isn't it? So we can just kind of do something like that. Here comes all the deaths. Once you speed the game up, it definitely happens. Now I'm guessing this is using stone, so our stone is going to go down quite a bit. I'm thinking though, could do with a few more quarries over here. Make this like a fully fledged stone sort of mine. Where are we? We're in here somewhere, aren't we? So we got the really big ones as well. I mean, I could do like these pits, but I don't know. I think I prefer this. I think this one looks nicer. Where is it? Copper, stone and salt. I think it just does. To me, it looks a lot better. We'll put you in this way around, I think. Yeah, we'll put you there. So I can put another one in. Just trying to offset them slightly. I think we were going to put a train in here, weren't we? So we've still got that to come. They're working through that super quick. All these people. We got 181 spare people, so it's not like I'm struggling. Right, let's have a... Oh, am I not on the ghost one? No, I'm not. There's your thing in here. I think I might just leave a gap that's quite wide. Just watching how they're walking across. I hate it when they walk through there. It's so annoying. Not much I can do about that. Let's have a look. 3. I think that might be enough space. I mean, obviously I've got to come in here now with the, where is the triangle one? Actually, I probably don't even need the triangle one. Let's see how this works. Where's the key? Oh no, it will, yeah, so I'm going to have to use the triangle one. Because I don't want to wipe out the pattern that we've got in there. What I could do, I suppose. Would it look better? It probably would look better as a key, wouldn't it? Because it kind of blend in much more. It kind of stands out. So you are kind of in this sort of pattern. Let's have a look-see. Yeah, I think that looks fine. And then I can put some ghost objects in there as well. Make it look a little bit better. Across here. Kind of cover all these little blemishes up. I missed a bit there, I have it, yep. makes such a difference. This is definitely my favourite tool in Banished. I think I kind of alluded to it in the last episode, but it just makes a huge difference. Just those little finishing touches that you want to make. It makes them so much easier. I'm not sure if I'm going to need another one here or not. No, that looks fine. Oh. It looks kind of whitewashed almost, but so once we put all the other bits in here, I mean I might even put some of the buildings in, we'll see. In fact, you can let me know what you think. Oh, I always like a little bit of input. So we'll get you in here, we'll get this finished nicely. I think it's time for a little bit more story as well. I think possibly in the next episode do a little bit more story. Gives me a little bit of time to think. There we go. Almost there. Perfect. We're actually starting to look like a proper civilization. Which is nice. What are we doing here? Wow, you're almost full. Jeez. Ridiculous, isn't it? Although the wood is gone from here, we definitely need another forestry node. I know I took the one away from here. I'm probably going to put one in here. In fact, it might... Is it because... Are we producing... No. Well, we are doing, but... We must be using the materials. Might have to have a deeper look into that. We've got an awful lot of furnace fuel. We could probably stop making that for a while. That's probably using a lot of the wood. Which building is doing that? They're making the charcoal. Fuel refinery. Here we go. Let's turn you off. Let's whittle down some of those supplies. How much charcoal have we got? That's not the town landing. Let's see, let's do this by quantity. So, it's mostly food, isn't it? Yikes. Okay, so we are looking for charcoal. I think they use that in the homes, don't they? So I won't take that away. Yeah. So we'll just try and kind of run that resource down. I mean, I could sell it, there's always that. But it'll help empty some of the different things out. What have we got in here? We've got some furniture as well. Some candles. Yeah, I think we can empty that out bit by bit. Anyway, I think I'm going to leave this episode here. Thank you very much for watching. But until next time, as always, take care.
Yo voy a cantar esta canción para mi gente.